Welcome to Ashanti TV. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here today, and don't forget to click on the notification so that every time I come here with the content, you don't miss it. Ashan, remember, we're killing two birds with one stone, meaning we're aiming to do different type of programs on this channel. Today's program is very important that I would like everybody to share this video, because I really want a lot of people to actually get this and understand what is really going on in Ghana today. So this is my version of a nation of addressing. Okay, Nana Akufo-Addo is the one that is supposed to do nation of address to Ghana, and he's been doing that. And of course, highly respected the man. He's doing a very powerful job, and it's the most difficult job on the planet. Okay, most credible job, and yet most difficult job on the planet. So we must give him respect to be able to even to sit on the seat with all this voice, all these things that shoulder him. You know, it's not easy. You know, so we gotta pray for him. But anyway, that's beside the point. My version of a nation of address is Ghanaians don't really understand what is really going on when Nana Akufo-Addo says that he's going to the IMF to get something from the IMF. Ghanaians don't understand. And I can understand why Ghanaians don't understand why Nana Akufo-Addo would go and get money from IMF, because according to Ghanaians, Nana Akufo-Addo has actually used the IMF issue as a tool against NDC during campaign before NPP became power. So it was like a mark, it was like a no-go zone for NPP. But now NPP is going there. So it's like a, what are you doing? You told this guy not to do it, but why are you doing the same thing? So that's why the Ghanaians are crying out right now. Okay. Now, let's walk in Nana Akufo-Addo's shoes a little bit. Okay. He also perhaps had good intentions of not going to IMF. But right now, our current situation is different. Things has actually really been different in terms of the COVID-19 issue that popped up. Okay. Well, Nana Akufo-Addo is also justified in a way, because the whole world was standstill for some time. So there was not a lot of business flowing through the country. So he's justified in that regard. And also, now there's Russian war. So the whole world is also somehow standstill, sort of looking at Russia, because America's attention is in Russia, UK attention is Russia, Germany, everybody's attention is in Russia and Ukraine at this particular moment. And there seems to be the powering tool or the powering force that provide Africa, because Africa has not learned to depend on its own yet. So we're dependent on them. So when the master is crying, Africa is also crying. Okay, so that's what it is. The master is crying because things are not well for the master at this particular moment. Master is distracted and trying to fix things. All right. So instead of us also looking within to fix our own issues, we're waiting for them. So that's what it is. Okay. So Nana Akufo-Addo is also justified, because right now nothing is moving and nothing is coming out as it's supposed to. So he's also justified. So it's just a matter of Ghanaians trying to find balance and trying to understand the fact that if there's no import export, there's no flowing of these things coming from different right and center from the West, giving us food and all those things. If it's not floating in Ghana, it's not bringing in money. Money is not flowing properly. So he's justified to actually to go and get some kind of support in order to sustain what we have. But that's not the place Ghanaians we want to be, because at one point we seems to be floating, but right now we sort of seems to be dipping down a little bit. And the concern of Ghanaians is you gave them a promise of free NHS, free HSC, whatever, free education, yeah. And you also gave them the one district, one factory. It has not also been delivered. So, of course, everybody. I am very sorry. I think I'm having a small little issue with my lighting system. My apologies. Okay. Right. Okay. Anyway, so let me just run up. Right. So basically, my main point here is God, we have to just find a balance. Okay. So at the end of the day, my advice to the president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, is he must maintain in communicating with the people. He must sort of explain to the people properly in a language where the people can understand. I think if that one is done correctly, the people might be able to understand him probably because I understand him. I mean, of course, things are moving, things are not moving. COVID-19 came, is distracted everything, and Russia here has also become a distraction, or it can also be anoma events and tuntum penasi fiako na inframaine ahono. Maybe it could be say it's also an excuse from the press and fans from a society. It could be an excuse. Say because of Russia war, no COVID-19 issue, until now we have an excuse. Okay, it could be, but I'm just saying that it might also not be an excuse. It might be a real stuff. But at the end of the day, we should be able to depend on our own self, as Nana Akufo-Addo has been saying. That I'm praying for that time that Ghana will be able to depend on our own selves without depending on anybody else. Because, like I said, the master is now sick, so we are sick, isn't it? All right. Thank you for taking your time to listen and subscribe to this channel. Please kindly share my videos so people can.
DJ White Services Limited. We are currently based in United Kingdom, East London, and also in Ghana at the same time. We provide accommodation, renting, selling, mortgages in both countries, Ghana and UK. If you need any holiday homes in Ghana, contact DJ White Services, info@djyservices.co.uk or Kwame at djyservices.co.uk. The website www.djyservices.co.uk.